she saved him, and like I said, fair play to him. He settled down his nerves and played very, very good in the final.
So leg for break. Kazakis and Fischer. Brendan Moore, the referee. Before we know who will have the first break, Albin, what is your biggest trauma in your career?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I would say probably, it's not that long ago, I would say got beat by Slovakia 7-1.
In the World Cup of Full, yeah.
Yeah,
that
because
hurt.
We were super, super motivated, and Mario didn't play a tournament for almost, or he didn't play a tournament for 1.25 years. So we got there, everyone came to us, yeah, you got an easy draw and everything, and we knew them pretty well. But we know that they're big-time fighters, and they showed it there. And we made a tremendous rack to get 1-1, and we got back to the chair and said to ourselves, that's over for them now. We're gonna win it easy. And the next shot we made on 6-1.
An illusion less and an experience more. Never stop learning.
Yeah.
Nice break. Kelly Fischer did participate in the Whirlpool Masters, recently played in Gibraltar, another event in the Matchroom Pool Series. She struggled a little bit there. She's a great, great player. But I had the impression that she and, for example, Kristina Tkac were putting themselves a bit under too much pressure. She can cause anyone trouble, even the reigning World Pool Master champion Kazakis.
Yeah, definitely. I think she showed a lot of heart at the CLP when she beat many players, and me as well, in the group stage. So, well, 9-ball can be a cruel game sometimes, and especially when you play against a woman who is on her level with winner's break and one on the spot, can be over so quickly.
Yeah, nice quick fire. Doesn't mess about. Very firm cue action.
I think at the Whirlpool Masters, many were maybe a little bit shocked when they saw the pockets for the first time. A little bit under 4-inch, I believe. Yeah, nice shot there, nice speed.
Very good speed. Perfect speed.
Well, you can't wish for a better start than this. Terrific from Kelly Fischer, who draws first blood against the recently crowned Whirlpool Masters champion. And before the match, we got her thoughts.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be here. I've played back-to-back Matchroom events now this year, and still, there's nothing more special than the World Championships. I'm playing all right, I'm playing good. Not the best performance I felt in the Whirlpool Masters. So I went back home, worked on a few things, and yeah, I've been feeling good all year. I'm not worried about the way I feel and how I'm playing. It's just a matter of bringing that game right on and nailing it right on the first match, getting off to a good start and putting these boys under some pressure.
Well, another female player who we've mentioned in commentary a few moments ago is also in action, very close to here actually, on table 2, the adjoining table. And Kristina Tkac has just taken a 3-1 lead over Finland's Mika Immonen. You were saying, by the way, Albin, about Kelly Fischer's wins in the Championship League pool. Well, she beat Niels Fine twice, Ralph Suke twice, yourself, Darren Appleton, and Mieszko Fortunski from Poland. So really good victories.
Yeah, definitely. She played good there. I mean, I think
second rack.
Also she's the reigning world 9-ball champion in women's division. So she plays the game for many years now, and I think she is not afraid anymore of playing the guys here. And we see another good break there, and a shot on the 1 ball, a little bit tougher than the previous one.
Yeah, Steep angle. And there's no natural path for the cue ball available. 7 and a 9 come into play.
Yeah, she might risk it to play it with a little bit right English to stop the cue ball on the 7.
Oh wow. Needs to hold. It's there. Nice shot. And if not directly, then she can go into the rail. Struggling. A good position. Ideally, after the break, you'd like to make one great shot on the lowest numbered ball, be in line, and then keep position. Sometimes it takes multiple shots to get there. That facial expression, because of the angle she has on the 4, needs to manipulate the cue ball a little bit.
Yeah, good shot there. 5 ball, it's all about making the 5 ball. Got automatic position for 6.
You call that a smelly shot, Phil? I thought there was a smelly shot, like slow rolling and cutting the ball.
Well, I'll pick up on your phraseology, Alex, as the week goes on, and you pick up on mine. It's a phrase that's well known around the pool and snooker halls in Great Britain. If you don't fancy it, it's smelly.
Didn't get enough juice into the cue ball. But the good news for her is that she has a nice angle for the bank. If she fancies it. She's playing defense.
Yeah, I think good decision there. You don't want to give the control away that early in the match. So he needs a big shot here.
Yeah, what is this? He can cross it, bank the 7 towards the 9.
Not sure if he can kick it from behind.
Ooh, it's tough.
It's always tough with the cue ball that close to the cushion.
He needs to load it up with right spin if he wants to get underneath, off of the top rail. Would be almost like a swerve shot. It's very containing, meaning a shot he played to not lose, knowing that he would leave some sort of a potential bank shot. If you win, you're right, it looks like Kazakis' shot selection is going to pay dividend. Room past the 9. If he has to cheat the pocket, he needs to be cautious with the speed.
The first couple of racks are shared, and Alexander Kazakis will be relieved about that. We spoke with him a little earlier.
feels really nice to play the Whirlpool Championships of Matchroom. It's my dream to play in the Matchroom Whirlpool Championships, you know, from little kid. So now it's the time. I'm already won the Whirlpool Masters and I still have no words to describe the feeling. So if I win also the Whirlpool Championship, I don't know how it's gonna feel. I'm gonna be like flying in the skies.
He's such a nice guy, Alexander Kazakis, and of course he knows full well that if he does win the World Championship, in addition to the World Masters, that would also stamp his passport to the Mosconi Cup, Alex.
Without a doubt, Phil. The win in the Whirlpool Masters, understandably so, already puts him on the short list.
I'll be pumping you for on-air information as the week goes on, Alex, but I presume you won't give me anything at all.
Rack. Alex Kazakis to break one rack.
No, you know, we're watching all these players, follow their performances. We know who the usual suspects are, we know who the dark horses are, but one thing is sure, Kazakis is not a dark horse anymore after his beautiful fairy tale victory in Gibraltar. Has redeemed himself. Everyone speaks of that painful loss against Al-Qaeda in a Hill thriller in the Whirlpool Masters final, but in a brief period he had another semi-final loss in the World Championships, real close, and losing the final match in the Mosconi Cup. So if you talk about ultimate redemption, he has 2 more tournaments where he can make steps in that direction.
Yes, the match you're talking about in the World Championship was in 2018. He was 10-8 up on Joshua Filler, lost 11-10. It was a bitter pill. That, by the way, after beating a couple of Mosconi Cup legends in the previous 2 rounds to that, Niels Fine and Corey Jewell.
Yeah, I mean, he's put himself in so many winning positions and won big tournaments. He has the game. And by winning the title in Gibraltar, he now knows that he can win the big ones as well. So the position lost by Kelly Fisher, where she was running out for 2-0, is costing her 2 wrecks. The lead taken by Alex Kazakis, 2-1.
The World Pool Championship of 2021 is underway at the Marshall Arena in Milton Keynes. 16 tables are being used right now. All kinds of scorelines, all kinds of stories, all kinds of action, and maybe the odd upset. Nothing in that direction on the main table at the moment. Alexander Kazakis leads by 2 racks to 1 against Kelly Fisher. He was hot last week in Gibraltar, and now, well, he's hoping to continue that form here in the really, really big one. Not the only Greek player, actually,
Thanks, Alex.
in action at the moment. Nikos
Right,
Economopoulos,
Alex Kazakis
who's
to
also
break. Leading 2
represented
racks to
Europe
1.
in the Moscone Cup. He's trailing Northern Ireland's Chris Alexander 4-3. That's over on table 16.
Look at the 9-ball. 2 more rotations and it's 3-1. But he might have something. The 1-9. It's too tough, and the 1 past the 9 to the corner might not even be available.
I'm not sure. Maybe got a half pocket available. I don't think he will go for the bank shot here. Looks like he's trying to play for the 1 ball.
Shot.
Good shot there. So he's definitely going for the combo there. As the 4 ball is not available.
He's looking at the carom. Carom is... The carom, if you play position for the carom, you have a bit
Extension
more margin in regard to position. You have a bigger spot for the cue ball to land in. Because that combination, if you're not set perfect with the cue ball, it's tough. Got to the point where this is about
Yeah.
50-yard line.
Yeah, true. Gotta make the decision. I would definitely go for the combo.
From here, I would too, because the carom is nice if you can play like a half ball hit. This is too thin.
And you can control the cue ball there to get it back down table if you miss the combo. Yeah, very good shot there.
A break and an early run. Kazakis 3-1. Wins 3 in a row. Making quick work.
Yeah, the 9-ball was in close proximity to the pocket, yes, but that combination still had to be made. He's looking very composed to me. I just wondered when he won the World Pool Masters whether it would take a lot off his mind, and maybe that's the case here. He looks as though he's very confident and feeling very at home. Now over on table 2, really interesting contest between Mika Immonen and Christina Tkach. And it's Tkach who leads 4-2.
Big shot this. I don't know if we get to see this. Needs to get from the 5 to the 7. You can tell by how she struck that ball that she's feeling way better than in Gibraltar and the World Pool Masters. She didn't get there on the 7, but she's calmer. She's sticking to that long pause on the cue ball.
Okay.
Multiple US Open winner Mika
Rack
Immonen,
5.
former world
Alex
champion.
Kazakis to break. Leading 3 racks to 1.
Oh, big
Oh, that's a
mistake
pity.
there.
Yeah.
That was not necessary.
We'll keep you right up to date with that match, and indeed all of them as the afternoon progresses, but now it's back to the showpiece.
Look at that. Look at that one ball.
It looks so easy, but it's
What-
so hard.
What he does.
What he does.
Yeah.
I tried it many times. It's like a little stunt shot to get the one ball
Over the side pocket.
over the side pocket. And he does the same with the 9 on the spot at the Euro Tour. It's just a little stunt shot, and it's so hard to learn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've failed big time many times.
Yeah, he can play that while he stands still.
Yeah.
And that's why he can play it so precise, but it's difficult to generate that velocity for the cue ball. But actually the final against Shane was a textbook example of how consistent he is in breaking balls and running open tables. One could argue that many tables were open, but you still need to do it and not lose position.
True.
Awkward cueing with the 3. But the cut is on. Don't think she needs to bridge fully over the 3.
Needs to slow down. Yeah, maybe a little bit the wrong angle there, but I think a stop shot is more than okay.
Tricky one this.
Big shot coming up, and the only thing she doesn't want is to land straight on that 4 ball.
Oh, I would be happy to make it and come over the side pocket. She's close to the rail, so she needs to play it with quite a bit of elevation. But she's not trying to come across.
Yeah, I mean, I know what she was trying. She just tried to go on the left side of the 9 ball to leave a tougher 4 ball. It really didn't work out. So thin cut there, and I'm not sure where she will go with the cue ball.
It's gonna end up close to the 5. And low on it. Possibly it passes the 9 to the side pocket.
I think she looks at the safety there to get the cue ball behind the 9, but she...
Yeah.
Oh. That's too far.
Maybe limping on 2 thoughts. Did she attack or did she defend?
Well, she missed it quite a lot. I don't think she tried it, but could be.
Yeah, you know, it sometimes happens that you haven't really
Yeah.
committed to the
Yeah.
decision, and then subconsciously, at the last instant,
Yeah.
you go for the other solution.
You make the wrong decision. Yeah, I mean, it's always bad when you're down on a shot and you didn't really decide yet what you're doing.
Nice, good strike.
All of the tightness that was in Alexander Kazakis' cue arm, certainly up until the final at the World Masters, doesn't seem to be there right now. He seems a different animal to me.
It's early days, Phil.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's a nice shot. I mean, he's a great cueist. Yeah, that's it.
I think
Capitalizing.
he
Yeah,
definitely looks more relaxed.
Karl Boyes with Michael Bridge.
Phil said you're finally doing some work, but you did a good job earlier. 9-3 win.
Yeah, it was a tricky little match really, because the kid I played from USA, and Jason said he plays out of his pool room, and he's a very good up and coming player, so it was a good win in the end.
Yeah, Lucas Werner, I spoke to him actually in the hotel last night, and he knew what a tough match he had. They know you might have retired per se, but you're always in these tournaments, and you are still a top player.
Yeah, obviously, you know, with the way of the world at the minute, you know, I've managed to sneak in a couple of events, and I'm kind of free stroking, as we say in the pool world, and you just never know, do you? I'm there, and who knows?
Always take your cue in the car boot, isn't that right?
Yeah, that's what I've done. I've just left it in there. It's still there from the World Cup, and you know, I've got one more match to try and win to get into the single elim. I've got to do a bit of comms at some point.
Yeah,
of
you
course.
do. Yeah, you got to earn your com.
But obviously, it's all good, and what an arena, you know.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is
it's
absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, just to get this tournament off and running the way the world is, and seeing the arena, and you know, all the setup, and all the players are excited and nervous, and everyone just wants to kind of win a match and get your foot into the event.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex Kazakis 4-1 up against Kelly Fisher.
So Kazakis getting to break off in rack number 6, looking at the moment, as Albin Ashen said, calm and comfortable.
Yeah. Copy of the previous break.
Yeah.
Also, that one ball is not visible. Super consistent. What is on offer on that one?
I go with the push out.
Yeah, the safety's too difficult. So after the break, the player at the table has 1 minute to make up his mind and execute. He's going to play a push out, so then the incoming player, Kelly Fisher, will have 1 minute to make a decision. And after that, it's 30 seconds per shot with one extension per rack.
Push out, Phil.
You play this, yes, Albin?
I'm not sure. I don't think she will. Yeah, she might go for the bank shot, because if she's gonna miss it, she could still leave him hooked behind the 2 and the 3.
It's actually not sitting super nice. But that's a really good shot. Very thin, and the jump is available now. Kazakis happens to jump well, but it's not exactly in front of the pocket, and the one is close to the rail. Needs to watch out here.
And the side pockets are very
Extension
tricky
call.
from this angle if you play them with too much speed. I think he found out that he maybe got a 2-rail kick shot available.
Yeah, but there's no time anymore. Whoa, what a shot.
Yeah, he definitely... Oh, he's smiling.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Perfect.
what a position. Yeah, he's on fire.
That was a great shot. It was so steep, that angle.
Yeah.
The one to the side. From the pink 4 to the purple 5. Leave an angle on that 5. And yet, even if he comes straight on the 5, he'll have margin.
Wasn't that jump shot poetry though? Not just the pot, but also position. And he knew once it went in and the cue ball came out and left himself on the next ball, he knew he'd set up a frame and 5-1 chance.
Double speed. Landing perfectly. Very good cue ball control. And that's something, okay, to throw it out there. If he's suffering pressure, for me, it's when he needs to play like medium and bigger shots. That's because he's always playing a minuscule game. Right now, he has it on a string. He's over the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he was Alexander the Great in Gibraltar winning that World Masters title. This afternoon, Alexander the Very Good. He leads 5-1. Yeah, and the last time we dipped into action on table 2, Christina Tkach had a costly scratch. That was in rack 7. In rack 9, oh dear, she hangs the 9 ball. And that's why Amika Immonen leads Christina Tkach 5-4. Could so easily have been the other way around, or maybe even an even better scoreline for Tkach. Another score to tell you about. Ivo Arts from Holland has been beaten by Radoslav Babica, a very experienced player from Poland, 9-6.
And Stojanovic from Croatia, but living in Germany, He's up fancy scoreline 5-1 against Mario He, Albin Ocean's partner in the World Cup of Pool. It's a surprise and not
Rack
beforehand.
7.
I thought that
Alex
could be
Kazakis to
interesting
break.
because
Leading 5
Stojanovic
racks to
and
1.
Mario they practice together. That's always a little dangerous, I think.
Yeah, they're very good friends off the table. And, well, Stojanovic has a very good game. He can play really, really good. So, a dangerous player. And another score we have is Dimitri Jungo is 5-1 up against Jeffrey DeLuna.
Not a surprise.
So, third break in a row now for Alex. Actually, perfect break, and 3 times he is hooked by a ball. Have an open shot.
I always found it so frustrating if you're playing and you're breaking well, but break after break you're not getting position. So what do? Do you just hope, keep doing the same thing and hope tides will change, tides will turn, or?
Yeah, I mean, normally you'd switch
Push out,
something. I mean, he's breaking so well here. I don't know if he will maybe put some more speed into the break to get the 1 ball to the cushion, because I think 3 times it landed pretty much where it is right now. So maybe it needs a little bit more speed. So a little tester here for Kelly. She wants to get back into the game.
Yeah. And even if she wouldn't like the jump shot, she knows that Kazakis likes it.
Yeah, true.
So she's forced to play it. Couldn't get a roll in a bakery, they say. Position. Would you, as a first round match, Albin, would you rather win 9-7 in a nail biter or cruise through it 9-2? Like, how have you gotten your best results in the past?
I would say cruise through. I mean, I think it gives you more confidence when you go out of the arena with a nice feeling instead of a nail biting where you maybe a little bit feel the pressure. So I go with the cruise, of course. But I had pretty much everything at the previous World Championships. So I was okay with the 9-5. A win is a win.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was close. It was 5-5, I think.
It was 4-4. He played some tremendous shots. Also had some rolls. My break, pretty much the same like Alex. Didn't get a shot on the 1 ball 3-4 times in a row. So never really got into the game. But yeah, made a good jump shot in a critical moment, and from there on I controlled the match very good.
Can't look over your shoulder when you're heading for the finish line. Does the 6 pass the 8? It does not. So what are his options? The 6-8 combination is makeable if you're in perfect shape. Probably try and get below the 6.
Yeah, I think the combo is quite tricky, and with the combo it's always tough to control the 6 ball like here, and you need perfect angle. So I think it's a little bit easier. Play the 6 into the corner, or even to the side. I don't know if it's on.
Very sharp.
Yeah, I mean I think it's almost straight.
Yeah, you can drop it in.
Yeah.
To the corner, you would need to play with a little bit check side. Clean. Went in clean. The mean machine, Kazakis. Kazakis 2.0.
And the last couple of racks have been all about jump shots. Kazakis knocked in a beauty to open up rack 6. Kelly Fisher missed a jump shot to basically lose rack 7. And so the one-sided nature of this match continues. The World Pool Master is playing masterful pool and Kelly Fisher is in trouble. So, Claire Thomas, what about our other tables here this afternoon? 16 of them, plenty of action going on.
Kelly Fisher is being made to work very hard behind me on the main table. There's plenty of action elsewhere, and another fantastic woman over on table 2. Christina Tkach is just 22 years old, but she is pushing 2001's champion here, Mika Immonen, all the way, trailing just 2 racks. It's 4-6 on that one. Whereas even further behind me, we have 2 excellent Filipino players in action. Roberto Gomez, who is tied at 5 apiece in his first round encounter, and unfortunately it's being a very tough day in the office for Jeffrey De Luna. He hasn't stood up for about 15 minutes now, and up against Dimitri Jungo of Switzerland, quite a lot of work to do. He's down 1-5 as things stand, but let's get back to this main table and Kelly Fisher up against Alexander Kazakis.
Very comprehensive, Claire. Thank you very much indeed.
Alex Kazakis to break, leading 6 racks to 1.
Let's see if he tries to change something. Looks like he's giving low on the ball, but that's not where he ends up hitting the cue ball. Bunch of balls down table, the 6-9, 2, the 4 he can use. Hide the cue ball or the 1 ball behind. And also try and snuggle the cue ball behind the 8. I'd like that shot only if you can also protect the 1. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Wow. Yeah, what a shot there.
Thank you, Kelly, for helping me win that tournament. How about me not giving you one chance? Just being fully respectful.
Extension call.
You're never safe in a winner break format. You cannot, simply cannot take your foot off the gas. There's a gap between the 2 and 4 if she plays it with draw. You can bend the cue ball after the rail. Twice across.
Pass up. Ball in hand.
Needed to come really close to that side pocket on the long rail.
Start the clock, please.
And Albin, this is how you like them.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very, very good safety there. I think I would have tried to get behind the 6 ball, 2 rails, and kick it from behind. I'm not sure if that was on. Yeah, 9 ball can be a cruel game sometimes. I mean, played one, wrong position, and didn't make a ball anymore after that.
Are we talking about the position in rec 2?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Also tells us something about how good Alex Kazakis is playing. Was a bit cynical before when you, Phil, said that he's looking a different player. I said it's early days in the tournament. But we have to admit it's there, yeah, it's focus. Smooth operator today.
Well, I think we were both right, Alex. He's looking a different player, but you were right to say that it was early days. But on the evidence of what I've seen, winning the World Masters seems to have freed up that arm. All of the scar tissue from previous disappointments might well have healed.
Wouldn't that be nice if that were possible? It's all about the thickness of the hit on the 8. He was always going to make the 8, but on those cut shots, you can make it thin, you can make it thick. It's a difference of 30 centimeters for the cue ball.
Very solid from Alexander Kazakis. And talking of solid, that was also the case for Mark Granite Gray a little earlier on this afternoon. He beat Julio Burgos 9-1. He's with Claire.
Mark, many congratulations. They don't come much more emphatic than that. Were you pleased with how you played?
Yeah, I'm really pleased. I've not really played. That's my first tournament since February 2020, the Italy Euro Tour. So obviously I've not been able to get in any matchroom events. It's cutthroat now to get in any matchroom events. I'm getting old probably, that's the reason. They want all the youngsters. But I had a young lad there, and just through my experience, you know, you need to get out the gate really well. And I think I broke and run the first rack. That settles me down, puts him under pressure. And I think I played nigh on perfect to go 8-0 up, and then I had a dry break and then sort of just stumbled over the line 9-1, but I'm really happy with my performance.
And is it just as exciting as you remember it?
Yeah, I've got good memories of this. I got to the semi-finals back in 2011 and I lost 11-10 to get to the final, so it was a bit of a heartbreaker. So it's always been like, my CV's pretty good, but obviously a world championship. I've won a team world championship for Great Britain back in 2010, but an individual world title has always eluded me. So yeah, it's still a dream to win it.
So you're very much allowing yourself to imagine going that deep this week?
I know I can do it. My biggest problem is I've had lack of match practice for 16 months, but I know I have the ability, and once I start to feel good and get the belief, I know I can go deep. And with the way the format is, winner breaks, it's easy to make a ball off the break. So if you're getting shots off the break, I know I can run 3, 4, 5 packs, and then I'll become a threat in the tournament, yes.
Well, an impressive debut in this year's tournament. Congratulations again, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you very much.
Mark Gray speaks well. Matchroom do very well when it comes to staging events, but this, I think, surpasses anything that's gone before. It really is a phenomenal arena. The only problem for me is that I've got so much interest in so many matches. My attention is here, there and everywhere.
Wow. 2 nice kisses.
Just before we concentrate on this, one back note on Mark Gray. He's a fine cueist, as you know, Alex. And in a former life as a snooker professional, he got into the 70s in the world rankings. And in the British Open, he actually defeated Jimmy White. So he knows all about holding a cue.
Oh, yeah. Very solid cueist. I mean, solid is an understatement. He came on the scene, I think, in 2008, 2009, won multiple Euro Tours. And he can play a tournament without missing a ball. He played in the Mosconi Cup where he did not miss one ball. Cross over to the long rail, bump out. Don't come back too much. Perfect. Tricky.
Yeah, I think it's quite tricky. If he comes too short for the 4-ball, probably has to go up and down.
Yeah, up and down, you have the 8 to negate.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Is he trying here?
So, a little more angle on the 3. Long rail twice across would have been a nice shot.
Extension call.
I think he'll play double speed. It's power. Look at that. Hello.
Great stroke there. He's super confident.
Very nice. You can also see it on the more challenging shots, how well he stays still. In other cases, that insecurity or doubt will make players jumpy. And he can be guilty of that, but definitely not today. Beautiful wreck. And that's what you should do in 9-ball, because if you blow open mistakes like that, things can turn against you.
For Alexander Kazakis, that is now 8 racks in succession. Remember, Kelly Fisher won the opener. Since then, it's been all Kazakis. So he finds himself on the hill. One more required to start this World Championship for him with a victory. Now, not really going well for the lady players in action at the moment, because over on table 2, Christina Tkach now finds herself 7-4 down to Mika Immonen. We saw the missed 9-ball, and those kind of errors against a player of Immonen's stature, the 2001 World 9-ball champion, are very difficult to recover from. Christina Tkach played, of course, in the World Masters, seemed very nervous to me in that event. I think that run out will do her an awful lot of good. But of course, faced with the might of Mika Immonen, it was always going to be a really tough task for her. In fact, now it's 8-4. The scoreboard is updated, so he's breaking off on the hill to win.
Trying to will the 1-ball in position. The veteran,
Rack 10.
the Iceman,
Alex Kazakis to break, leading 8 racks to 1.
started out as the flying Finn. Mika won his first major tournament in '96. Peace Cup in Taiwan. Then a true hotbed of pool. Different break by Kazakis, and I don't know if it was his intention to not hit that 1-ball fully. I think he lost concentration there.
And I think he put a little bit more speed in it.
One ball passes to 4.
Nope. But no shot for Kelly there.
not available. Very difficult to stop it.
False throw.
Try to stop the cue ball, hold it there and
Point.
hide behind the 4. Technically not easy, but especially having received the seed treatment for the past 40 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure why she didn't go for the bank here. I mean, she had a very, very small gap to get the 1 ball back up table between 5 and 9. I think the bank shot would have been on, and if she makes it, she would have positioned on 3 ball.
Now, not exactly a roadmap for Kazakis for a 9-1 victory. Needs to work out a plan on the 5. 5 does not pass the 9.
I'm not sure if it doesn't pass the 9.
You think?
I
Seems so
think
close.
he could cheat the pocket a little bit. But I think he already has the wrong angle. I guess he will go for the bank shot here. I think he has the wrong angle for pretty much everything. If he
Even to play position for a bank.
yeah.
Extension, please.
Or you can draw into the long rail in between the 9 and 5. And give himself a 45 angle for cross side bank, crossing the 5.
Yeah. Good shot there.
Yeah, nice.
But
More difficult, but this bank is easier.
it's easier. Gotta watch out for the 9 ball here.
Maybe trying a 2-way shot.
Gonna see another bank here. Not sure. Well, tries to play safety, maybe to get the cue ball behind the 7.
Oh, yeah, that's on. 6, middle of the short rail. Or all out. All out on the 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's an awkward spot.
Yeah, somewhere in this wreck or even on the break already, I think Kazakis' concentration has started to go a little bit.
I mean, it would have been nice to see what Alex would have done there with the 7 ball. So,
Now then,
not sure if it's on. It's a close one. Might play it with a little bit of English.
let's see if he stays down on the shot. Good.
Can't help but think now there's going to be a swift conclusion here. The air is out of the Kelly Fisher balloon.
Yeah, it was 9 racks in a row without making a shot for Kelly. And like you asked me before, Alex, that's for sure not the start you want in the tournament.
No. No, loss is never good.
Especially when you didn't make a shot for like 45 minutes. Fair play to Alex. Played a good match here.
He did indeed. The last time we saw Alexander Kazakis on Sky Sports, he won 9-0 against Shane van Boening in the final of the World Pool Masters. Now he defeats his good pal and online doubles partner Kelly Fisher by 9 racks to 1.